When we're resetting, I would take time out and play with Lisa's donut for 10 minutes.
Donut being my dog.
I need you to explain that expression.
My donut hasn't been touched in years. On the other hand, my Pomeranian.
Stay there. Donut?
Will you come back to sit here?
Donut.
This was crazy.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Lisa's donut.
Just wait. This is
There
worth
you
the
go.
wait.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Their career and their life. Do you think you would have picked the person sitting next to you to be on your team?
Yeah, I would have picked him. Whether I liked him or not is a different thing, but I would have picked him. He is the most tenacious person I've ever met in my life.
I would have
Driven.
picked Lisa, especially, I run restaurants, Lisa runs bars, and so...
No, I don't. I run restaurants. But I have a bigger bar crowd than he does, so that's why. Don't go with that word. Nobody knows what you're talking about when you say that.
Lisa's business is wet-led. Because
Nobody's ever heard that, right?
No, but they're cocktails,
It's
right?
actually-
You've seen them, and
it's actually-
tremendous cocktails.
Sure.
60-40.
And they serve little canapes.
No, we don't. We have full meals.
Oh my God.
Just because
There's
I
a-
haven't
there's
got
a-
Michelin stars
there's a-
coming out of my
there's a-
ass,
there's a-
we still serve
Oh my
dinner.
God. There's an oven
Okay.
in Lisa's bar called a Turbo Chef, and they blast.
That's not true
That
at
is
all.
true.
There is
I've got
in one
photos
of my
of this
restaurants.
stuff.
Okay.
And then the chefs from Lisa's team come and spend time
But at
with
least
my
I
chef.
actually
to
go
get-
into my restaurants.
Oh my God.
Right, okay,
So-
let's talk about that.
But
shall
yeah,
we?
I would choose her
you know where-
for the cocktail wet-led program across my restaurants.
Do you
That's a
know
compliment.
how many times have you been into your restaurant that's next to mine, my new one in Soho? Be honest now.
Well, no, I haven't been there yet.
It's-
No. But, no, but you're
Doesn't
in-
even know where it is.
No. Just-
Don't go there.
Jake, she just opened in Lake Tahoe a week ago, okay?
And you haven't been there yet?
No, he hasn't been to his own restaurant.
Do you know
They've
idea how
just been
far-
there 2 years.
Lake Tahoe. Have you been to Lake Tahoe?
Who hasn't?
But
But if
This
you
week?
have a restaurant there, you've got to go to it. You can't
Are
just
we
take
going?
your name
Are
on it.
we
Anyway,
going?
listen, I think he's brilliant, but okay, I need to keep him in his cage.
How often? I'm very curious because anytime I go to either of your restaurants, and I've been to both, instantly people go, "Well, did you see him there?" And I go, "They're not gonna be
I'm
there."
always in my restaurants.
Funny enough, well, I'll let him tell. The guy that is about to come up ran into you at your restaurant. But do people like mostly expect you to be at
Yeah,
your restaurants?
I am. Yeah, but he's got loads more than I have.
88 restaurants
Yeah.
on the planet. And
Yeah.
an amazing team.
Yeah.
I do go to Lisa's bars for a
He
drink
does,
after
yeah.
work.
Sometimes we
And-
have to kick him out.
And oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, we've both been shit-faced there together. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest now.
Like
We've
but your cocktails are too big.
yeah,
That gin and tonic's
well,
like this
it's,
fish
work,
bowl.
it's working for us.
I know, but if you think about half that size, double your
Yeah,
margins.
I know,
Are
but it's
you
got a lot
listening?
of ice in it. Don't worry about it.
No, but
It's a winner, Ramsay.
I have never
You know
wanted to be
what?
friends with two people more in my entire life
Oh.
than this moment.
Okay, you need to watch this show because we do mess about a lot, and I hope that they keep some of that in the outtakes. But the premise of this show is really quite intense. See these young people and us mentoring them, the emotional component. You know, they're away from home, they're fighting for this $250,000. It's the competition's high because it's not only two teams, it's the people within the team are being strategic about who they're trying to get off their team. It's them, and then it's us against each other. So there's a bit of a shit show, really.
and then the ideas. Some of the most prolific up-and-coming new businesses across the US. They pitch. Lisa grabs them, then I fight for some of them, I get her leftovers, and then I absolutely propel my team to the Premier League. But for me, it's a transformation because they go through this sort of business boot camp. We work with some big brands. They get a lot of responsibility on their shoulders at a sort of early, insight.
I mean, each challenge, when we announced the challenge, it was
Huge.
pretty overwhelming,
Huge.
wasn't it? They were like, oh my God,
Yeah.
we've got to do that. It wasn't just like, oh, go in there and cook a meal.
No.
It was really overwhelming.
No, but then behind the scenes, Lisa was a little bit naughty negotiating for votes when she was offering selfies to the Blue Rinse Brigade. Do you know what the Blue Rinse Brigade are in the UK?
No.
So we have my
It's the
mum.
place where he gets his hair done.
Blue Rinse is the
Hold on a
oldest
second,
generation.
see this bit?
Blue Rinse, that's great.
Oh, yeah.
Blue Rinse is ladies that go to bingo
Okay.
and have their hair dyed blue, like
Sure.
my mum.
He
And
doesn't- he doesn't.
She was negotiating for a vote for a selfie, which is unfair for them.
Okay, let's...
She was shouting down the line,
We had,
selfie for a sandwich.
we had two food trucks, okay? And I will do
You cheated.
for my team whatever it takes to win. I'm not saying who won, but just watch the show. But you can't just
But you
sit
cheated.
there in
You
the back
cheated.
of your Rolls Royce with the window going down here. How are you doing? How's the beef Wellington? Have you made an idiot sandwich yet? That doesn't work.
This is the one that turned up, by the way. to the first challenge in a Rolls Royce.
It was rented
I
by
took the
his
tube.
company.
I took the tube.
As
I'm the man of the
as he
people.
gets out of his helicopter.
No,
You'll see
have you
it.
been on the tube in London?
I have.
Jake? It's
Mind the
cool.
Gap.
Yeah, mind the Gap. Yeah. And we
Yeah.
have a new line, a Bakerloo line, running from Battersea into the centre
And
of
you've
London.
never been on it.
And I opened it.
Oh my God, you flew into the set by helicopter. I said, turn this around, it should be
88
me
restaurants.
arriving.
I was
Yeah, I
time
know,
poor.
tell me about
I was
it.
time poor.
Utmost respect.
That's a great phrase,
Time
by the way. This interview is proving, as the show did, that I kind of need you guys just to work on every show together moving forward.
Shit, no.
Oh
No.
my
Oh
God.
my
I was going to ask you, are there
Actually-
any other Vanderpump shows that Mr.
Yeah,
Ramsay
I think
would?
he should be a chef in Vanderpump Rules,
Right.
right?
Well, listen, in between challenges.
I mean, if
when
it all
we-
goes horribly wrong,
No,
you've
but
got a job with me.
when we're resetting, I would take time out and play with Lisa's donut for 10 minutes.
Donut being my dog.
I need you to explain that expression.
My donut hasn't been touched in years. On the other hand, my Pomeranian.
Hold it, stay there. Donut.
Will you
No, but I've
come
got to-
back
no, but
to
hold on.
sit
No, but-
here?
Oh, donut.
This is what I was playing
Oh,
with.
come on.
Yeah.
Lisa's
Oh,
donut.
Just wait. This is
There
worth
you
the
go.
wait.
This
Oh,
he's my
This
donut.
is Lisa's
He's my
donut.
donut.
Well, you know, I have my
This-
dog
this-
foundation.
this is
Yeah, I'm a huge. This is.
Oh, he
seriously,
does love
that's my
him.
girl. That's my
This
adopted.
guy,
you
oh,
go.
Shelter girl
well
here in
done.
Chicago.
She's gorgeous.
Amazing. And
Yeah,
so
he's
obviously,
a softie, big softie, really.
but Lisa was abandoning her poor dog, so I'd take it for walks, make sure it was
Never.
shit on the carpet,
True.
and then would feed donut properly, and we bonded. So this
He
is
tried to give
yeah.
him a beef Wellington.
Ten-
Oh, it's bigger than him. He tried to make her a sandwich
Do you have
out
any
of
idea
it.
what it meant for me to play with her donut 10 minutes a day? I swear to God.
Sorry, this is how inappropriate he is.
bonded.
This is
If
how.
this interview
Jake,
doesn't sell the show,
But Jake, I did not
Yeah.
put a hole in her donut, okay?
You did. It was a little tiny pinprick. It was. Okay, let's get back to the premise of
they're
the
trying
show.
to pull me out of here. That's the note
show-
that we're ending on.
Hold on,
The
hold on.
show
Hold
is
on.
actually unbelievable about the growth, the development, the teams, the business challenges. I mean, okay, yeah, we're vastly inappropriate. I mean, but most of that will be cut out, I hope.
And I helped Lisa propel her social media. I do all my social media, and so we were doing some TikToks and social
He
media.
has a
fun
guy
bits.
sitting over there. He
And-
doesn't even. What's your Instagram handle? You don't even know it. See, yeah, okay.
Justin,
see,
what's the handle?
At Lisa Vanderpump is mine. Thank you.
Right.
You're welcome.
But,
Just
but I got you onto TikTok. We did some TikToks together.
yeah, I did one. I played TikTok with you.
Is that before or after playing with the donut?
I'll tell you what, you're going to see a different side of Gordon Ramsay on this show. Because,
But
yeah.
pulling me out, I will just say that this is the sort of show that could cause me to lose my Friday night, where I just go, all right, I got plans, let just one episode, and then it's 12:30 on Saturday morning. I go, well, there went my night.
It meant so much taking the show home and both coming out of London and setting up businesses there. It was that sort of cool Britannia moment. And for the entrepreneurs, it was a big change in their lives to be put in this incredible, vibrant city, dealing with some incredible challenges and just getting to understand where it began for both of us.
I think also the visuals of the show, you see, Battersea Power Station, how incredible that
Yeah.
was. You see Alexander Palace. I mean, it was kind of overwhelming, I mean, for them, and the Savoy, it's like the greatest hotel in London. I mean, where we filmed it was extraordinary. Yeah.
It's beautiful. Well, all of your shows always are. They've been trying to pull me out here for 20 minutes, but I just want to say, first of all, it's such an honor to meet you. Thank you for taking the time. And
No,
Mr. Ramsay, seriously, thank you for always being so kind to me, sir. I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
He's kind to you.
He is. He's
That's
been
the
very
first.
kind to
Make
me.
the most of it.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.